Hello again, and welcome to today's episode of my Makai Kingdom video series where I show you how to skip into the post game. Let's get right into it. So, quick reminder, like I do usually at the start of the video, we're less than 5 hours in. Let's take a look at what we got accomplished. We've got our level 61 Sword Master here, and last episode we leveled up several characters to 35. We did that in order to unlock a bunch of classes. And the most important thing we unlocked is definitely Chef here, by far. And hopefully this episode I'm going to be able to show you why. We've got a lot to do this episode. I want to try to get it knocked out quickly. We're mostly going to be setting up, making preparations for something exciting that we're going to be doing next episode. This episode might not be all that exciting to watch, but we're going to be doing some interesting stuff. And if you want to pull off the trick that we're going to do next episode, you're going to want to remember these steps. And I'm going to be explaining it as I go. So let's jump right into it. The first thing that we're going to do is, you remember, we've already done Happy Dungeon 3. Today we're going to do Happy Dungeon 2. And yeah, so let's make some preparations for that. We're going to put our Swordmaster in this castle along with 3 of our thieves. And actually, we want the high level ones. I think we leveled 3 when we did, oh, yeah, we should take all these characters out of the academy. They don't need to be there anymore. I think we leveled 3. Let's see. So, yeah, they're going to be at the very bottom because we just unequipped them. I should have gone up. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, Alden's level 35. Drama's level 35. And Zhao is level 35. Okay. So, just 3. And we're going to go ahead and equip them, those 3. Yep, Alden, Drama, and Zhao. We're going to equip them with UFOs. Because there's something important, you probably guessed there's something important we want to steal from Happy Dungeon 2. And all of those guys go in the castle. And we're also gonna, actually we're gonna put one more. Let's see, arrange facilities, castle. I'm gonna put one more character in there. It doesn't particularly matter who. Why don't we'll just use this merchant. And then we're going to look at this. You want, I'm gonna, what I'm doing right here, the specifics aren't really important, but I'm doing it this way because there's specific stuff that I want to accomplish in, what do you call it, Happy Dungeon 2. And is this our level? Yeah, that's our level 21 hut. Okay. So we're gonna put both of these vehicles, no, both of these vehicles, yeah, in our hut. And then the vehicles are gonna get like 3 characters each. We're just gonna, this is just to grab all of the items the same way we did when we did Happy Dungeon 3. It's just kind of a quick, easy way to grab all those items. Okay, and I think that's all the preparations we need to make. I'm gonna save. I'll save in a different file in case this becomes a bad take. Hopefully I haven't jinxed myself. And let's go knock out Happy Dungeon 2. So you may or may not remember, when we did Happy Dungeon 3, it was a lot like this. We had 4 enemies over here, these owl guys, Happy Owl, Happy Bluebird. But their levels were higher in Happy Dungeon 3, and also another difference is that all of these enemies were 1 tier higher. So it was probably like 3 of these guys, the Happy Bluebird, and then the other one, I forget what his name is, but he would have been like a tier 4 enemy, whereas these are tier 2 and 3. Um, Another difference, their levels were higher, and another difference is that all 4 of them were equipped with hammers. In Happy Dungeon 2, which is where we are, only this one is equipped with a hammer. And you know what? Looking at that, it's 2 stars. I actually would prefer to see a hammer here with no stars, so I am going to go ahead and save scum. I'm glad I saved. I hope this doesn't become a bad take. So let's see. Yeah, it's this one. I want a hammer with no stars on it. So let's try again. List of characters. And that's really the only thing, I guess it's the top one. Yeah, okay, that's better. And he doesn't have any equipment other than the hammer. That's good too. All right, so we're going to go ahead and attempt to steal this. We should be able to accomplish it. I'm going to go ahead and invite my castle right here. And I'm going to have my extra character. This is why I included her. She's going to lift and throw this facility in order to get me closer. Right there. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll invite, I don't know, the shop to reduce my population, which I probably don't need to, but you know, kind of obsessive compulsive about it sometimes. So next we've got our three thieves here, and they've all got their UFOs equipped. So we're just going to try to crane catch this hammer. Um, it's kind of funny that our steal chance is only 60%, despite the fact that we're more than twice this thing's level. I don't know exactly how the math works. I think that the rank of the item being stolen is factored into it, and maybe hammers are kind of a high rank item. I don't know. I'm not going to waste time speculating. I'm just going to queue. I think I want to queue up all three steals one after the other. I think that makes sense. We'll do this. What am I doing? And let's go for it. First try. There we go. So yeah, you want to go to Happy Dungeon 2. You want to steal this hammer, and then you just want to grab all of the items and clear it. And that's precisely what we're going to do. So over here, we're going to invite our level 21 hut. And you need a hammer for something very specific that we're hopefully going to be doing this episode if I move at a good clip. I really don't want to have to do like 2 episodes of preparation for the thing that I have in mind. But so I'm going to try to move quickly. We'll see. We'll see how things work out. Eject. 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 Okay, and now we've looted every single item. We stole the hammer. The only thing that's left is to knock out these enemies. And we're going to do it like this. Easy. We got a drill. Let's see. Yeah, we got another diver, another Jinsei. We're going to be holding on to those. That's not the important thing was that hammer. We're hopefully going to be using that this episode. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, let's see, we stole the hammer. Oh yeah. So the strategy guide says that if you get one of these classes here, the Mimic to 20, that's all you need to unlock the Heaven's Bliss class, and that those are the owl enemies that we just killed 4 of them in Happy Dungeon. But looking at the classes we've got unlocked, it looks like that's not the case. The strategy guide seems to be wrong about that. I have a theory. I was looking at the requirements for unlocking classes in the strategy guide. I think it might be the case that to unlock Heaven's Bliss, you need Mimic and Idol at 20. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, this is a dagger. I'm going to go ahead and make an Idol. And I know this is weird. I'm going to put her points in attack. You might see why later. All right. And I'm going to equip her. This is going to be two birds with one stone. Where is she? Oh, no, I understand. They're in facilities. That's why they're at the bottom. I'm going to equip her. Where's that? Yeah, it should be in here. There it is. She gets that hammer. All right. So we're going to sort by type. So let's see. The next thing that we want to do, yeah, that's definitely two birds with one stone. Sorry, I got to think for a second. Okay, yeah. Equip arrange facilities. We're going to take her out. Yeah, let's take all these people out of the castle. Let's take these out of the hut. And I'm going to save too. This is definitely like a two birds with one stone situation that we're about to do. We're going to go to 3-4, but first I'm going to save just in case. Saving frequently is a good idea. Okay, so in 3-4, there we go. So the first thing we want to do, this is very important. This is the reason we stole the hammer. For the purpose of the trick that we're trying to set up and that we're probably going to do next episode, what we want is between 1 and 3 facilities with a total of 85 levels. So for example, one way you could achieve this is a level 28 facility and then another level 28 facility and then a 29 facility. 28 plus 28 plus 29 is 85. You want precisely 85 levels worth of facilities between 3 or fewer facilities because you can only invite up to 3. And we want exactly 85, not any other number, 85 levels worth of facilities. So the way that we're going to achieve that, we've got a bunch of characters here that are level 35. So what I'm going to do is invite one of them here. I decided on the 10 doll. We're going to lower his level to 29. And the reason for that is because we have a level 21 hut. I can actually show it to you right here. We've got a level 29 hut. So 29 plus 21 is 50. And then plus 35 is 85. We got a ton of 35 characters. So we're just going to whack this guy with the hammer 6 times. And then he'll be level 29. Here we go. 1. Now the reason we stole this hammer is because in Makai Kingdom, every time you're hit with the hammer in battle, your level goes down by 1. That is important. That's the reason we stole this hammer. We want precisely 85 levels worth of facilities between 3 or fewer facilities. And this is how we're going to achieve it. 33. Halfway there, just 3 more. Okay, 30. 1 more and he'll be at 29. 29 plus 21 plus 35 is 85. That's okay. Last one. Okay. So now our next objective here, I'm going to demonstrate something to you that's very important. And this is not really related to what we just did, but it's important nonetheless. Like I said, we're doing two birds with one stone here. So yeah, you can go in the castle. And we're going to invite our swordmaster. Now let's see, she's going to switch to her prisoner chain. We already know from the grinding that we did earlier that this facility is sturdy enough to survive 2 hits from her, even when she's all juiced up on that castle facility bonus. So we're going to hit this thing twice to soften it up. And it's down to 700 HP. All right. kind of tempted to do an unarmed attack. I wonder how much damage that would do. I bet that if I did an, I bet if I took off the castle bonus, I don't know, 770. I don't think an unarmed attack is going to do 773. Let's see what happens. I think this is going to be safe. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. So we have really softened up this super fortress. That's great. What we're going to do now, pay attention to this and think about it for a little bit. What we're going to do now is have our idol go over here and lift up our swordmaster. Or actually, I wonder if maybe it would. Yeah, instead I'm going to demonstrate something real quick. So we've got this level 1 idol here, right? And let's look at her. Let's look at her stats. Her attack is 14. This thing's defense is 1863. There is no chance that our little idol here is gonna be able to attack this thing and do damage. That's just not gonna happen. Um, but watch what happens if we do something like we're gonna have to do it next turn. That's fine. I want you to really watch what's about to happen and think about it for a second. This is something that if you know this about Makai Kingdom, it makes a lot of things really faster. We damaged it. We didn't damage it a huge amount, but we damaged it. It has less than 200 HP left. So our little level 1 idol, by picking up a character who has much, much higher attack power, is able to do damage to this thing. That was twice as much, 43. So Power Strike is one of 2 moves in the game that are unique in this way. They're called combo skills. That's what they're called in the strategy guide. 0, that's weird. Um, and they're unique because they're used when the character who knows them is wielded as a weapon like this. Um, yeah, it's doing between 0 and 90. That's really interesting, but whatever. So a couple more and we'll have it. Oh, you know what? I also wanted to, let's do this. I'm glad I remembered this. I want her to gain some experience. Let's see. Yeah, you go back in there. Yeah, so combo skills uh, are the way that you can have a very weak character pick up a very strong character and do a bunch of damage. That has lots of implications for the fastest way to do a lot of character development, especially for the Overlord characters. I won't go into explaining why this is so special for Overlord characters. We'll do that in a later video, but you definitely want to remember this. And so let's see. Okay, so she's level 23 now. Let's see if my theory is correct. If it is, then we should see owls in the what do you call it? We should see them unlocked. Oh, there they are. Okay, yeah. So the requirements are not just mimic; it's mimic and owl. And looks like you have to get both to 20. That makes sense because guardian and vampire also both require 2 classes at 20. That kind of just seems to be the theme for these sort of secondary, these unlockable classes. So that's good to know. So we accomplished quite a bit there. We unlocked a class. We reduced our 10 doll. Where is he? We want him out here, not the wood. The 10 doll. Yeah. Uh, Interesting. Why can't I summon him? Oh, he's already here. All right. So yeah, let's start. Let's see. Are you level 33? No, you're 35. That's good. I'm just gonna kind of clean up our work area here a little bit. He's in the shop. Get out of there. Perfect. Yeah, I love this game. So, yeah, the reason, so that was like killing 3 birds with 1 stone. The reason I had my idol um, destroy that facility is because that awards you some mana really quickly. Let's see, where is she? Yeah, there you are. So 486 mana. That's the only thing she's ever earned. That's the only mana she's ever earned. So destroying that facility gets you 486 mana. Um, we are going to put that to use right now. So let's see. She needs to have her equipment taken away. So yeah, you want to have a weak character pick up your Sword Master and destroy the facility in 3/4. And that is going to allow you to do this. So first we're going to wish for a hut. This is just to really cheaply reincarnate. We've done this before. All right, and now we're going to summon, let's summon a couple more items. Two more daggers. And we're going to reincarnate her, this character that has that little chunk of mana, we're going to reincarnate her as a chef. Rebecca the chef. Rebecca the male chef. That's fine. All right. And we're going to have the chef wish for a food market. Chefs are the only class that can wish for food markets. All right. And we're going to rinse repeat until we have 3 food markets. Wishing for one causes the character to die, and they can immediately be reincarnated, and you can just do it again. Right. So discharge our shop, hospital. We got a level 3 hut, 23 hut there. That's neat. Foods market. Yeah. I was just thinking about the implications of that for what we're going to do later with the 85 levels worth of facilities. I need to stop overthinking. Make a wish. Foods market. One more. Character. Becca. Yeah. Okay, and you'll see, yep, just destroying that facility in 3/4 is enough mana to wish for 3 of these. That's all you need to do is just have any level 1 character, doesn't matter who, just have them um, use Power Strike to destroy that facility in 3/4 once, and then you got enough mana for 3 food markets. Quick and easy. So we're going to save. Okay. And now what we're going to do, actually, you know what, before anything else, I am going to need my shop and my hospital eventually, so let's summon them back again. Let's summon. All right. So now what I'm going to do is, since we just wished for those food markets, I'm going to kind of demonstrate what's good about them. Let's see. Yeah, you got your sword. Okay, that's great. And for this, we're going to be heading all the way back to the very first stage. Good thing about this stage is that you can very, very quickly clear it. We're just going to invite our 3 foods markets here. And let's take a look at them before we move on. So you'll notice this one has a corn soup in it. This one has bread in it. And this one has veggie soup in it. Whenever you invite a food market onto the field, a random food item will appear in the first slot here. This only happens when you invite it. It doesn't generate one per turn or anything like that, unfortunately. Every time you invite it, you get one. So all we're going to be doing here is inviting these three facilities and then using Tornado Slash to just clear the stage, and we're going to rinse repeat until we have 620 tech worth of food at least. And I'm going to keep a counter going. I've done this so much that I have like the values memorized. So bread is worth 90, corn soup is worth 20, so that's 110 plus 40, so this is 150. That's like almost 25% of what we need already. So this isn't going to take very long. We're at 150. And you're just going to rinse repeat until you've got enough food. I wonder if I wanted, I might even be able to skip an attack animation by just having somebody pick up the book and then inviting these food markets on top of the enemies to do damage. That might do enough damage that I could clear it without an animation, but I don't think that's right. I'm just going to do it this way. All right, so we've got 150 plus a pumpkin is 180, plus an apple is 250, plus the bread is 340. So we're past the halfway point, 340. There's a reason you want 620 or more. And I thought of this. I don't think at any point in this series, I don't think I've explained the importance of food yet, so I better do that. I regret that I didn't do it while we were abusing 4-5. I think I should have, but we'll do it in this episode. So let's see. We were at what, 340? So that's 546. No, 440, 550, 580. One more. Unless I get like 3 carrots. That would that would suck. Now, what did I say? It was 580? It's like another 60? No, another 40. God, I'm bad at math. So yeah, it doesn't. This is half of the reason we unlocked. It was so important to unlock Chef is to get our hands on food markets for this purpose. Okay, yeah, we've got enough now, so we're gonna save. Yeah, and we're close to the end of this video. All right, so all we're gonna do now, um, let's see, let's sort by defense. Um, so these two characters here, we want them to wish for huts because we want those precisely 85 levels worth of, what do you call it, facilities. But neither of them have any mana. It doesn't take very much mana at all to wish for a hut, so we're going to do this the same way we wished for our free dungeon, or level 1 free dungeon in one of the previous episodes. We're going to equip our Swordmaster here with, oh no, we need to go to equip, with defense reducing items. The way we find them is by sorting our equipment by defense and going straight to the bottom. So yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll sort by attack, and we'll equip our bomb guy here. We'll do him first with our highest attack weapon. I'm just going to, the accessories aren't going to help that much, so I won't bother. And then we'll just summon any weapon. And you don't even really need to do the summoning a weapon. I like doing it because you get a shorter attack animation that way. Make a wish. We're going to make Bomb Guy our leader. And he's going to come over here and pick up the weapon with, like square. Or what is that in? Or X if you're thinking of an Xbox controller, or Y if you're thinking of like a Super Nintendo controller. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And then we're going to go over here and hit start, and that's how you attack. And you see 2 attacks. And now our bomb guy has 61 mana, We're going to unequip him. We change our leader. And he is going to wish for a hut. Oh, wow. Not enough. Okay, yeah. So we'll have to do it one more time. Let's see. Let's see. Summon, cry. Yeah. Yeah, he's level 35. Yeah, okay, that's why. So let's see. So he needs to become the leader again. Here we go. And he will. That's funny. The damage got cut in half. It was doing twice as much. Oh, duh, because we unequipped the weapon. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right. So, wish I was a leader. Yeah, it's quick and easy this way to just, this is definitely quicker than like going to 3-4 and doing that all over again to earn mana that way. And we don't need, 400 mana anyway. We only need like just over 60. So we'll do it this way. Hut. There we go. So now we've got one of the facilities we need. We're just going to do this process one more time with the Tendal. Let's perform our human sacrifice. Oh yeah. So apparently our Tendal has much lower attack than our bomb guy did. So he is lower level, and he's also Tendal is a very tanky class. They don't have a lot of attack. I'm surprised the bomb has significantly more. They're a tech-based class. Okay, so here he is. So he's going to get that prisoner chain. Let's see what that does to our damage. Uh, yeah. I think it took a second for the change in stats to go into effect because the first hit there was like 12 and then it went up. That's weird. Okay, so let's see. Uh, he's lower level, so maybe he'll only need to do it once. Let's see. And then he needs to be unequipped. Let's see, where is he? There he is. New facility, and yeah, only 48. The other one was like 64. So just once is fine for him. Okay. So now we've got all of the food we need. We've got all of the facilities we need. I think that is going to cut it for the video today. We've made all the preparations we need to make. In the next video, I am going to show you how to do something really, really cool. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I don't think I am. Anyway, yeah. So be sure to tune in next time. I don't want to give it away, but you're going to want to tune in. Trust me. So yeah, hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.